Hello, it's Molly Reamer with Bridget's Grove in 30 Days of Goddess with this week's mini ritual. And we are using woman runes as well as the daily practice companion deck and the cut your own expansions for that deck. So from woman runes, we received the two triangles, the rune of focus, analysis, logic, and rationality. And this rune I often find has multiple expressions or experiences. One is the very literal expression, which is where do you need to focus? What needs your focus? Where do you need to put your attention? Often, and especially at this time of year, I find we do need to sharpen our focus, to hone our attention, to draw our attentional reserves inward and make wise choices about how to use the remainder of the year. So the literal sort of experience of this rune is focus. You need to focus. It's time to choose. It's time to decide. It's time to focus on what can still happen, what you can still do this year, and take action, do it, focus. So that's the most literal interpretation of this rune. And I really think that is honestly why it is showing up right now at this time of year, is to remind us that it's time to sharpen our focus and to hone in and to, sync up with desire, but also to make our choices, and take our actions and choose well and wisely. The other experience of this rune, or the wider lens, so to speak, no pun intended, is to, or yes, pun intended, is, or sorry, not pun, double entendre. Yeah, sorry about that. I need to focus apparently. But anyway, the other meaning of this rune is where, how funny, my camera went out of focus at that moment, which is exactly what I was going to say, is sometimes it can remind you to soften your focus, to relax your vision, to ease off, to draw back, to let go, and to maybe, so this converse kind of experiences is maybe instead of sharpening up your focus and getting really diligent and focusing hard, sometimes you need to take a step back and to let your gaze widen and let the edges soften, let your vision blur almost, and be sort of soft and unfocused and unknowing, and have that be okay for a while. Sometimes sometimes that's the alternate meaning of this rune, is it's time to soften up instead of sharpen up. So only you know which one feels right to you. I'm leaning toward the sharp right now, but it very well might be about softening. And then I chose a word from the cut your own expansion, and we got make. So I'm going to connect that to the focus, which is, may you make wise decisions about how to use your time and energy. May you focus well and wisely. May you make choices that are in harmony with desire and in harmony with your purpose. And may you make changes if you need to make changes. May you have the courage to make changes and to take action. And then we got another rune. Oh my goodness, focus is needed. I picked a word from the original Daily Practice Companion as well, and we got risk. So, ooh, that's a good one, connected to this idea of focus and to making changes, is may you risk making changes. You know what you need. You know what needs your focus. You know whether you need to sharpen or to soften, and may you feel empowered, inspired, and encouraged to make a change that may feel risky or uncertain, but that is calling to you. So may you be brave enough to take risks. And then a practice. Offer yourself a body blessing. And this can be you can do this with a feather, you can do it with smoke, you can do it with a leaf, you can do it with a flower, you can do it just with water, with your own fingertips, but offer yourself a body blessing. I often just do head, heart, and stomach, but you can run your hands down your arms, you can Pat your legs, run your hands down your legs. You can use the object, even a stone will work. You can use the object to kind of brush your energy and kind of clear space around yourself, kind of clearing off that auric field around you, and offer yourself a blessing as you do so. Bless my eyes that I may see clearly, bless my voice that I may speak the truth, bless my heart that I may act with compassion, bless my center that I may create with wisdom or generosity, etc., etc. So a body blessing can be nice. And then we have, this one's more of an affirmation to send us off to the week. So I'm going to have the prayer first, which is, sorry about that. Sometimes I feel like the greatest magic of all is to listen to life. Imagine what would happen if more people made space for listening, for paying attention, for being present to this wild and whirling miracle we all stand on. So that connects to our make word as well. Like, may you make space for listening, for paying attention, for being present to this wild and whirling miracle we all walk on. It's important. And then 2 little closing affirmations to keep in mind for the week ahead. May I trust the touch of the sacred in all things. And may we remember that we are ourselves sacred space. A universe moves within ourselves, and time itself dances in our blood. We hold and are held. So remember, you hold and you are held. An entire universe moves within your cells, and you can trust the touch of the sacred in all things. Thank you so much for being here, and may you enjoy a wonderful week ahead filled with brave choices and courageous focus. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.